welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it's another haul or anti-haul new makeup releases. I should have done this sooner because there's so many here. I'm gonna have to really speed through this. Some of these things are already out. But yeah, I thought I'd just go through all the ones that really grabbed my attention, or the ones that I was like, what the heck is this? Because there's a couple that I'm like, what is this? Why? But I thought I would just go through all the makeup releases, let you know what I plan on picking up, what I'm anti-hauling and definitely not picking up, and some of this stuff that I've already picked up, and I can let you know kind of my thoughts on it because there is a few items in here that I've already picked up, but I really wanted to talk to y'all about it. So, the first thing I'm looking at is the Morphe palette, and this is their holiday palette, which is called the 35XO. Y'all see that it's called the 35XO Natural Flir Artistry palette. It's only $25, and I'm not usually a fan of Morphe, but when I seen this palette, I was like my little heart skipped a beat because these are just my colors. The mauve neutrals, the rosy tones, or some berry tones mixed in with some browns. And I feel like this one doesn't look as usually most of their palettes, the colors look pretty similar, and I think there's a pretty good variation of colors in this one where they don't all look like the same color. But yeah, I really want it. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up, but it's definitely a haul for me just because I love the color story, and that's it. So the next thing I pulled up here is the Ciate London and Miss Piggy collection. Y'all know that I've already picked this up because I've already done a video on it. But I just got the mirror and the sponge, and then I got the cream blush palette. I absolutely adore the cream blush palette. It is so user-friendly. It's very buildable. It's not like you go in with some and then it's a whole bunch of pigment. I like that in a cream blush because then you can build it up. You can't take away, but you can always build it up to be how vibrant you want your blush to be. The only thing that I was really sad about is there was also an eyeshadow palette in the collection, but they only had that in the UK. That was not released here. But the blush palette was $32, and it has a scent. It smells like donuts. It does. It kind of smells like vanilla, like a sweet vanilla smell, which I guess could also be donuts. But that's obviously a haul because I already bought that thing. The next thing I have here is from Beauty Bakery. It is a castor oil infused lip liner, and these lip liners look like my favorite rock candy. You know those rock candy lollipops as a kid? That's what this is giving me vibes of, and that used to be one of my most favorite things. I would go in stores and that would be the candy that I would choose. So that part's getting me, but I also feel like it's kind of bulky packaging and kind of cheesy. I don't know. I don't know if I would get these just because I don't use a whole lot of lip liners. I probably should, but I don't. I usually use, when I do use one, I use it under my gloss, and I know the lip liners I like, so I don't think I'll pick these up just because the packaging is so bulky, even though it looks so cute, aesthetically very pleasing. Next I have here is, oh my god, this one, this is one of the ones where I was like, what the heck is this? This is by Mitchell, and he has got two eyeshadows, and they're probably already out now. Two eyeshadow palettes, it looks like, brushes, a mirror, something called blush. You guys, no. just no. First of all, on the eyeshadow palettes, the back of I just don't like, there's just too much going on there with all those colors, and the fact that he brought it inside the palette, I think it really distracts from the color story that's in the palette, having that loud of a background. I wish he would have just done like a black background on the inside, that way you could really see the color story. But I think the green one looks a lot better than the other color. It definitely looks a lot nicer. But yeah, the brushes, they look, in this picture here, they look really, really cheap, even though they're pretty expensive. But yeah. And then the blush, I already have liquid blushes that I like, or really all mine are cream blushes. I'm not really interested in trying liquid blushes. And then the mirror. Okay, we know he's friends with Jeffree Star. I feel like he kind of copied the mirror concept from Jeffree Star. It's kind of in his little M, his little logo is the M. It doesn't look good. I don't get this collection. I don't like it. It's definitely anti-haul for me. It's not something I'm interested in. Next up, I have from M Cosmetics, and I have their what is it called? Oh, it's the Daydream Cushion Perfect and Protect SPF 50 PA. It's a cushion foundation from M Cosmetics here. And I thought when I first looked at this picture, you're looking at it now, I thought when I was looking at this picture that there wasn't enough shade ranges. I feel like they probably could have something that's maybe more dark and some more that's more lighter. But it's supposed to be like a skin tint, so maybe that's why there's only that many shades. I thought at first that even the lightest shade might not work for me. But after seeing, I've seen a couple people do videos on it, I think the lightest shade probably would work for me, for my fair skin tone. And I'm wondering how it's going to be. I only have one cushion foundation, and I absolutely love it, actually. I have this Wet n Wild cushion foundation, which I really like. So I'm curious to see how M Cosmetics would be. So it's definitely a haul for me. I want to try it. I do think it's kind of expensive. I think it's $48. But I did see where you get like an extra cushion compact. So if you run out of one, you have another one to replace it. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 situation. So I don't think the price is that bad, seeing that it has that too. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Is Natasha Denona. And when I first seen this, I read it as a Trichrome palette. As you know, you have those multi-chromes. So I thought it's a Trichrome. It says Triochrome palette. And it only has like 3. You see the 3 multi-chromes in the middle. And I've already seen some videos on this, and I was so gonna pick this up. I thought this was gonna be, when I first seen the picture, I thought it was gonna be one of the $65 palettes. It turned out to be one of the $129 palettes. So it's gonna be an anti-haul for me, just because I've seen reviews of people that have tried other more indie brand on multi-chromes, and they said that the indie brands were way better. There wasn't as much shift with these Natasha Denona ones as you can get with some indie brands. So I'm going to anti-haul that, especially because it's way out of my price range and I can never afford it. Next we have, this is the Lancome. It's Lancome, right? No, Estee Lauder. It's Estee Lauder collabing with Disney. And they have a compact that features gold silhouette princesses designed by luxury jewelry designer and storyteller. They're filled with refillable perfecting matte setting powder or a solid perfume. And they have like all the Disney princesses, and right off the bat, the ones that pop out to me is I like the Ariel one, I like the Belle one, and I like the Aladdin one with Jasmine. But you guys, these things are expensive. Like the Belle one, the powder compact one is $175. The perfume compact is $250. Like, that's expensive. Jasmine's is $150 for the compact. And Belle's is $250. What? That's so expensive. This is definitely anti-haul for me. It kind of reminds me of that other brand that has like the perfume bottles and the lipstick cases with the bows that are really House of Sillage. It reminds me of that. That's like really expensive. I guess they have Swarovski crystals or whatever in it, but it's an anti-haul for me because I can never afford that. That would never be in my budget. Next I have is the e.l.f. Oh, I'm so excited. These are the e.l.f. Putty Blushes. And I actually am wearing one of the shades today. I forgot what shade it is. It is this one. It looks like this. And sad thing is they don't really, I don't think they put the shades on the packaging, which I hate. I don't remember what shade this is. But it's the shade that looks like this, and that's what I'm wearing today on my face. I really like these blushes. If you're worried that it's going to be like super stiff, kind of like the putty eye primers or the putty face ones, it's not. These feel like almost like a little bit more of a thinner formula, and I think they blend out so good on your face, and it's like a cream to powder type of situation. So it's like a cream putty in the thing, but when you put it on your face, it turns into a powder, and it sets down really nice. And I think it'll last all day. It's the first time I've actually used it. Right now I'm testing it out. But I like it. I think they have a great shade range here. There's some shades here that I think would definitely work on some deeper skin tones, along with shades for lighter skin tones. And I just love e.l.f. as a brand. I think they've been doing so good lately with all their releases. It's all been stuff that I've been looking into. And these are $6 a piece. So I don't think that's a bad price at all. And I've been like waiting for drugstores to come into the cream blushes. So this was very exciting to see because I've been wanting to get more cream blushes, but high-end stuff is kind of expensive. So that's definitely a haul because I already have a couple shades and I have 2 more shades coming. 2 peachier shades to have coming. Okay, next we have this is another e.l.f. release. This is on their skincare side though. It's the Holy Hydration Cleansing Balm, which we all like a cleansing balm. And then you have the Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser. And yeah, I would like to try this out because I do like I had the Holy Hydration Face Cream and I really like that. It was super moisturizing. If you have dry skin, I would highly recommend the Holy Hydration Face Cream. But I would be really interested to try this out to see how they work. But it's definitely a haul for me because I know it's cheaper. They're like $10, $12. It doesn't have the price here, but I remember seeing the price somewhere of these. And they're already available now, so if you want those, you can go ahead and go get them now. Next thing I have is Huda Beauty. Oh my god. This is another one of those things where I was like, what is this? So this is the Huda Beauty a Naughty palette. Naughty nude naughty or naughty nude palette. So this is kind of like I guess a darker version, more richer version of their New Nudes palette that I was like obsessed with that. I still haven't bought it because it's $65 and I can't get myself to spend it on it. But yeah, there's this nude naughty, which almost looks similar to the New Nudes, but it has like some of these like swirled shades, tie-dye shades, which almost make me not want to get the palette because it's like, which shade, what's it really going to look like when you swirl all the colors together? And then we have to talk about the shade Slippery. You guys, it looks gross. In some pictures, it looks like mold, but in most pictures, it looks like bugs. It looks like little beetles in the thing. I know it's like little pearls of color, and it's supposed to be like a gloss that's underneath, and you swirl it together to get the color. And I don't even think I would like gloss on my eyes. What is with the gloss on your eyes trend? I feel like putting gloss on your eyes is just going to break up your eyeshadow altogether. And what's the point? I don't see the point unless you're going to do maybe the gloss on your eyes is more for a no makeup day. But that was gross. Some pictures there's like I feel like it looks like there's like a greenish bluish tinge to it. And to me, that looks a little bit like mold. But in most pictures, it looks like crushed up bugs. No, not for me. and it's $65. No, it's $67. It's more expensive than the New Nudes was. Okay, next. Next we have Colourpop. Oh my god, they're back at it again. This one I picked up. Y'all already know because I was talking about it in one of my TJ Maxx shop with me videos. This is the in the Galaxy, the cutest in the Galaxy palette with Colourpop and the Mandalorian, and it's the Baby Yoda palette. I don't care. I know he's the child, but I always will call him Baby Yoda. And this one is just, I think, perfect. It has some neutrals in there, but it's very heavily like this olivey type green palette, which I think really fits like his colors, and the browns really fit like his little outfit he wears, and I think it's just really, I liked it. It was definitely a haul from the moment. I didn't even see what it was at first. When I seen they were teasing it, it was a haul for me. So I was going to get it no matter what because I'm obsessed. Me and my husband are obsessed with The Mandalorian. So yeah, I bought it and I'm going to review it on my channel. I have it. I finally got it the other day in the mail. So I'm going to, maybe next week I'll film a review for that. Okay, next we have another, what the heck is this? This is Kylie, right? Yeah, Kylie Cosmetics with the Leopard collection. I feel like everything's like a leopard print. You know what this made me think of? Tiger King. I looked at this and I immediately thought of Tiger King. I feel like I was like, wait, is she collabing with Tiger King? Is this Kylie X Tiger King here? Because that's what the collection straight up reminds me of. And it's just a no. It's not for me. I just don't like Kylie. Nothing Kylie does is like stands out to me or makes me want it. So this is definitely an anti-haul. I don't know what she was thinking with this. And I think this was supposed to be her holiday collection or something. But no. Next. Next we have, it is the Colourpop. Here we are again with Colourpop. And this is the new Dark Blooms collection. And you guys, they finally did something I think was unique. They have this, and I hauled this. I got the Baroque palette. I got actually the little Baroque collection with the palette, the blushes, and the lip duos, the lip pack duos. I got the Baroque version of it because the Baroque palette I think is the most unique here. I don't know what it was, but it's like these grayish, bluish tones. Then it just got me. It's very cool tones, and I'm usually a warm tone person, but this is very cool tone, and it's just, it got me. So yes, I ordered this. I hauled it. I haven't gotten it yet, but I did get a shipping notification yesterday that it's on its way, so I'm going to get it soon. I definitely think it's worth picking up if any of these are your color stories. The palettes are $14 a piece. The glosses are $8 a piece. The Luxe Velvet lipsticks are $8 a piece, and the pressed blushes I think are $8 or $9, maybe $10. It doesn't say here. That's weird. It's a haul for me, obviously. I already picked that up. Okay, next we have is Sugar Pill, and I have never been into anything Sugar Pill. This is just like, I don't get this. I mean, I get it. This is a new capsule collection, and this was supposed to be like a Halloween release for the spooky season. It's called the Black Capsule, and the only thing spooky to me is the fact that the packaging is black. You look on the inside, and the inside does not look spooky at all. What about this is spooky? Somebody explain to me what's spooky about this palette. Not to mention that it drives me nuts that they're all different shapes, all different sizes. I don't know. I don't like it. I know they're trying to do like the pill collection, and they're arranging them around to make it look like pills maybe for... But it just screams like cheap packaging to me. It's anti-haul for me. Nothing Sugar Pill really does appeals to me. So next we have, it's Kimchi Chic. And this is the Pearl Gone Wild Pearlescent Glow. And it looks gorgeous, you guys. I really want this one. I heard it's pretty good too. So I'm like, I really want it. It's $20 for that highlighter, and it looks super blinding. I want to say that this almost looks like, it almost looks like Jeffree Star's formula. It just looks super like glittery in there, and it looks like the, what is it, the Extreme Frost, the one that's $50. It kind of looks like that in the pictures. I don't know how it is in real life, but I do want to pick this up. I don't know when I'll get it, but it's a haul for me because I love a blinding highlight, and this one just looks so blinding and so gorgeous and perfect for my skin tone. Next we have, oh, it's a collab. Somebody collabed with Starbucks. And it looks like there's a lip balm in dark plum, and it's a keychain pouch, so you can like hook it onto your keys. Oh, it looks so cute. And then there's a single eyeshadow in copper gold, and it's also in a keychain pouch. These are really cute. Oh. But I think they're only available in the UK, is it? I'm not sure. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. And it doesn't even say how much they cost. But I thought this was just so cute. I've never seen anybody collab with Starbucks, so I'm like, this is cute, but there's no price. And it doesn't say anything about it. But I do think it's cute. Would I pick it up? No, because it kind of looks luxurious. So I feel like it looks like it's going to be really expensive, even though I don't know what the price is. But it's super cute. My heart wants it because I love Starbucks, but I don't know. Next, we have L'Oreal, and they have their infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation powder. Foundation in a powder is what it's called. And I am curious about this. I haven't tried their liquid foundation, the 24-hour liquid foundation. This one's going to be $11.99, and it's only in 16 shades, which I feel like that's definitely not enough shades. They need to add more shades in there, maybe some more deeper shades, because I feel like looking at this picture, it's lacking the deeper shades for people who have deeper skin tones. But I do want to try it. I've never tried a powder foundation. I've always been curious to try one. So this may be a haul. It depends. I'll have to look at it in stores and see what I think. Hey. Next we have from e.l.f. And this is their Flawless Brightening Concealer. And it's supposed to be like to brighten your under eyes. So I guess it's a haul for me because I already bought it. I already picked this up. I'm just waiting for it to ship because I was curious about it to see how it works for highlighting under the eyes. I got the lightest shade that they have, and they could definitely do better at getting deeper tones too, maybe. I don't know, that deep shade looks pretty deep. But I feel like maybe they need, because I feel like there's only like a couple shades that are really like deep. They could use some more. But these are $5, and I definitely picked it up because the other day they were having this 40% off sale, and that is how I got it. Next we have, this is BH Cosmetics, and they have their Naughty and their Nice palette, along with some brushes. And there's a highlight palette too. And the Naughty palette's going to be $29. The Nice palette is $12 because it's smaller, obviously. And there's Nobody Like You brush set is $28. And the Let It Glow highlighter palette is $14. Oh, and there's an OMG glitter for $12. It's a Face and Body Gel, glitter gel. No. And then there's like a whole collection here. A lump of kohl liquid eyeliner for $7. Slay All Day fan brush eye trio $15. Merry & Bright fan brush face trio $27. Mistletoe Kisses cashmere cream lip trio for $15. And the Jolly AF power pencil trio is $18. That's a lot of stuff. So when I seen this, I was really into the Nice palette. I I don't know what it is. I think it's just that there's more my color shades in that palette. There's more like rosy tones and berry tones in that one. And I think the highlighters you should definitely, if you are in the market for a highlight, I think you should, because BH Cosmetics highlights are actually really really good. But I did see a review on these both of these palettes. So initially I was hauling the Nice palette, and I seen a review of Makeup for Fun. She did a review on them, and she said that the Nice palette was pretty much, it didn't perform good. The shades were really light, not very pigmented and stuff. She said the best one was the Naughty palette. Everything was super pigmented and blended out really good. But it's just like, I want to like the Naughty palette, but I'm just not into it. I'm just not into the color story. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the way it's arranged, but it's just something about it I don't like. So I guess I'm gonna anti-haul this collection for me personally. If you like it, that's fine. So next we have this. I couldn't believe this one. This is the P. Louise is canceled collection. Really? I think she just, this is like totally a cash grab, because this is like, oh, I'm canceled, trying to get everybody's attention so they'll get them. But I can't lie, everything's an anti-haul, but those brushes look really gorgeous. And also the container that the brushes come in, I kind of want the brushes, which the brushes, no, they don't have prices here. But yeah, I say anti-haul because I'm sure this is just a cash grab. They're just trying to play off they're canceled and blah blah blah. But the brushes look really cute. I ain't gonna lie about that. Hey, next we have, this is Collidos, and I've never wanted anything more in all my life, but I think it's like $30. It's a multi-chrome highlighter, multi-chrome champagne highlighter with some supernatural green, vermilion, gold, and lime shifts. So it's a multi-chrome highlighter, and I want it so bad, but I looked on their site and it's $30. It's probably already sold out, because it came out November 9th at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I haven't even looked. But I'm like, this one really was like, oh, I've been wanting to try Collidos' highlighters. Everybody says they're good. This one's a haul for me if I can ever get myself to spend $30 on a highlight. I think it's kind of expensive. Next we have, this is Revlon. They have a new foundation, the Light Cover Foundation. And you guys, this kind of looks like the, who makes that Light Cover Foundation? This in a squeezy bottle. I don't know. There's a higher end brand that makes one that's in like a little squeezy bottle that's just like a tinted veil, and I can't remember who it is now. I don't think it's Nude Sticks. No, it's not Nude Sticks. They have their one. I can't remember who it is. But this looks really neat. I don't know if I'm going to get it because I already have so many light coverage things that I don't need to try anymore. I have my Colourpop Tinted Moisturizer. And there's a few other things I have that are light coverage. So I don't think I'm going to pick this up. And I think they need deeper shades too. There's not enough shade range to anti-haul because they need to expand their shade range. There's not, from those swatches, there's not enough deeper swatches for deeper skin tones. Next we have, here we go again with Jeffree Star. He's got a new palette coming out. Well, it's a whole collection called Blood Money. So he's doing this green palette where it doesn't look that green. I guess it's supposed to be like a monochromatic green palette. It's in the same type of packaging as his blood sugar palette, and it's gonna be $52. He's gonna have glosses that are $18 a piece, and extreme frost for $50. Actually, there's two different ones. Oh yeah, and he has a new eyeliner for $20. I'm just over Jeffree Star and all his drama, and I feel like he just does it for attention, and he does it just to sell his products. because he has some type of drama, and then he's gone on his channel forever, and then he'll come back to make a video, and then like literally the very next video will be some new release. I feel like he only uses his channel to promote his stuff, and it's an anti-haul. Everything Jeffree Star is an anti-haul for me anymore. I just don't buy from him anymore. Next, we have Beauty Bakery. And I wanna like Beauty Baker's eyeshadow palettes, but there's something that just, they scream cheap to me, even though it is $28 for this palette. But I don't know, there's something about their eyeshadows that just doesn't grab me. So this is definitely an anti-haul. It's just I'm not into the color story, and it looks cheap. Even the eyeshadows look cheap to me. I don't know what it is. It almost gives me a BH Cosmetics vibe there. Next, we have, this is Milani? Oh, it's Winky Lux. So Winky Lux is coming out with the Cheeky Rose Cream Blush, and these things are so cute. Look at these little roses. Oh, I want it. They're going to be $20 a piece, which I don't think that's too bad. I'm curious to see if it's going to come to Target, though, because, you know, they have the little Winky Lux section in Target. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out in my Target for this. I might pick up one of them just to try, but then I feel like I'm never going to want to use it because I'm going to be afraid to mess up the rose on it. But this is definitely going to be a haul for me. I'll keep an eye out in Target to see if they have the shades in Target so I can try them out. So next we have, this is Fenty, and it looks like she has some new diamond bombs. It's a jelly to sparkle formula. It glides on smooth like butter, 3D diamond dusted formula. So I've heard these are like very glittery highlights. So if you don't like a glittery highlight, you would not like these. And I think I'm going to anti-haul it. I don't know if either one of these shades would really work for my skin tone. And it's just not something I'm into. I'm not into a super glittery highlight. So this is definitely an anti-haul for me. Next we have, oh my god, it's about time. This was just announced a few days ago, earlier in the week. This is the Colourpop X Raw Beauty Christie collection. I'm so excited for Raw Beauty Christie. She has been one of the ones I thought would collab with Colourpop the most, because she has loved Colourpop for so long. And I'm so excited for her. I do think if you have her pure palette, I don't know if you really need this palette unless you just want to support her. Because I do feel like a lot of these shades are almost similar to the shades that are in her pure palette. But it makes sense to me because these are the shades that she loves. She loves like very earthy tones, and this is exactly what it is, more earthy tones. I think the packaging is super cute with like the watercolor forest in the background and the mushrooms all over the place. And I do kind of want to pick this up, especially some of the Super Shock shadows, because they're like all new shades. So those are very exciting. But I don't know if I'll get it because I did see that if you want the whole entire collection, it's $82, which I think that feels expensive for Colourpop for a whole collection. But maybe that's just me. But the palette's going to retail, the App Foresight palette is going to be $20. The Super Shock shadows are $7 a piece. The cream gel liners are $7 a piece. And the Luxe lip glosses will be $9 a piece. I do want to pick up some of it. And it comes out today, is the day it comes out at like 1 o'clock. But I do want to pick up some of it. I just don't know. I don't know if I will. So this is a maybe for me. I definitely think it's a haul. Colourpop does really good formula for their price range. So if it's a color store you're into or you really love Raw Beauty Christie, I think it's definitely a haul and you should pick it up. Next we have on my list is the Milk Cosmetics and Beetlejuice collaboration. It's supposed to come out, I think it's either at the end of this month, the 27th or something like that, it comes out. But it's like a whole collection. There's 2 separate palettes. There's cream gel liners. There's lipsticks. There's liquid lipsticks. There's a mascara. And there's no price on what any of these are going to be. There's gel liners in the pot, lipsticks. And then there's electric paint. This is their liquid lipsticks. But they're supposed to be like a flip type of shade. And there's going to be a brush set. There's a mirror. I kind of want the palettes and the mirrors. The 2 palettes and the mirror. So I might pick up those 2. It's, November 27th is when it's going to be on the website. But I hate that there's like no price. So we still don't know what the price is going to be. I thought about picking up both the palettes, the mirror definitely, and maybe one of the electric paints, because it's one of them is like a candy apple red liquid with peculiar fuchsia duochrome shift. Then there's one called It's Showtime with a warm purple metallic liquid with a pink duochrome shift. And then they have Weirder and Weirder, which is a black base with an odd purple shift. So you know what I might end up picking up is the Weirder and Weirder that has the black base with the purple shift, because I've been really into black lipsticks lately. We'll see. It's a haul for me because I love Beetlejuice. I loved it growing up. And I think it's going to be cute. Yes, Melt is expensive and they're very hit and miss. But I definitely want the mirror and I definitely want to try the palettes, I have to say. Next thing we have is from Morphe again. Here we are, Morphe, with another collection. This time they're collabing with Lisa Frank. All these brands trying to pull at our little nostalgic heartstrings. I was a big Lisa Frank fan growing up. I love all things bright colors and everything. I had Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper notebooks, everything, pencils. Everything was Lisa Frank that I had growing up. So this is really like eye-catching to me. But it's an anti-haul because I feel like the palette is not really, it doesn't, besides the packaging, which is the only thing that's getting me on these things, the palette doesn't look that great to me. I don't know. There's a palette, looks like sponges and brushes, which the eyeshadow palette's going to be $35. The Treat Me Sweet sponge set is $19, and the Blend Bright brush set is $32. And I think that's kind of expensive for Morphe. But it just doesn't, besides the packaging, the inside, I will not buy anything just for packaging. The inside has to interest me too. So I'm going to anti-haul this because the inside doesn't interest me along with the packaging. So next we have the Wet n Wild, and it looks like the Star Luxe collection. And there's there's 3 different eyeshadow quads. They're going to be $4.99 a piece. They're in Earth Day suit. Let's get astrophysical and Jupiter recognized. And there's Star Luxe glitter highlighter duo, which looks like a stick. It's going to be $4.99. And then there's Star Luxe Starlighter blush for $4.99. Star Luxe lip scrub for $3.99. Star Luxe lip gloss for $2.99. And yeah, it's an anti-haul for me. It just doesn't look like anything I'm particularly into. I feel like the eyeshadow palettes don't look very eye-catching to me. I don't know. So next we have Huda Beauty has an advent calendar. There are 12 days of beauty advent calendar, which is hella expensive. It's $175. And it shows you here, you see everything you get. So you have the Mercury Retrograde palette. You have a nude eyeshadow palette. There is lashes. It looks like a face mask. And you get, looks like they're liquid glitters, the dual-ended ones. And then a mascara and 2 like travel size perfumes, I want to say. They look like they're like miniature perfumes. I don't think this is worth $175. I think the main ticket item that draws you in to want to purchase this is the Mercury Retrograde palette, which you don't need to buy this to get the Mercury Retro. Just buy the Mercury Retrograde palette. It's $65. Okay? It's, save your money and just get that palette if that's what you want. This is an anti-haul. I think all advent calendars for me is an anti-haul, period. So here we are again with Makeup Revolution. This is the last one we had to talk about. And they got to jump on the candle train here. And you guys, they copy everybody. And this looks just like, maybe I'm wrong here, but it looks like Jackie Innes candles. Like even the writing and everything. This is Revolution Home Scented Candles. They're going to be $15 a piece, and they're going to have home sprays. They're also $15 a piece. Or you can get a mini set of 3 of the room sprays for $22. I think they need to stop copying people. Like straight up with the packaging and everything. And I don't know. I'm just not into it. I think if I wanted a candle or something, I would get Jackie Innes candle. Not these anti-haul, just because they need to stop stop stealing from everybody else. Come up with your own ideas, Makeup Revolution. How hard is it? I feel like they don't ever have an original idea. Every single thing that they do is like a copy of a higher end brand, but for a cheaper price and not even that good quality. So I feel like these candles might look very aesthetically pleasing, but I bet you they won't be as smelling as good or as strong as a Jackie Innes candle would. So I would definitely anti-haul that. And with that, that is the end of my video. And this is a long one. So I hope y'all grabbed a snack and a drink and just hung out with me while we talked to makeup releases and what you might possibly see on my channel in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you are not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And if you ring the bell, it'll notify you of all my future uploads. That way you'll never miss any of my videos. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.